Crystal Yuan Bingyan is the latest Chinese star to be banned due to tax evasion charges. With the government declaring war on tax evaders, you would think celebrities would get their ducks in a row. Well, it seems, the Love and Redemption star had ample time to fix her financial situation but chose not to. Her story dates back to 2019. In September 2019, Yuan Bingyan was called into the Shanghai Tax Bureau to pay her taxes and correct her violations, which she promised to do. Then June 2022, when her affiliate company, Chongqing Lian Culture Media, was fined for not paying taxes on time. According to a report, Chongqing Lian Culture Media was fined 978,000 Chinese yuan due to the company's failure to perform its withholding and payment obligations in a timely manner. The company had used corporate funds to pay its shareholders for expenses unrelated to the production and operation of the company, which totaled 8.15 million between 2019 to 2021. The company's accounting practices were instantly red-flagged by the tax bureau. According to insiders, the company was owned outright by her as she held 100% of the shares and acted as legal representative, executive director and manager in the company. The company never paid tax since its inception and was using company funds for Yuan Bingyan's personal use, which she should have declared but failed to do so. Her studio issued apology for the company's tax withholding case and stated that they have cooperated with the investigation and paid the owed taxes plus fines in full in a timely manner, and that they accept all punishment and would self-reflect. Additionally, Bingyan also resigned from her company's positions as the legal representative, executive director, and manager. After the scandal broke, platforms pulled Bingyan's episode from Faith Makes Great. When Faith Makes Great won Outstanding TV Drama at the 2022 Fateyan Awards, netizens noticed Yuan Bingyan was removed from the drama's poster. She was dropped from upcoming drama Fox Spirit Matchmaker starring opposite Youngmi Zhu was said to have stepped in for the role instead. Mango TV, which spent 200 million yuan on broadcasting rights for her drama Love Never Fails, which had been filmed in 2021 and had been scheduled to air in the latter half of 2022, was ready to sue the actress for potential losses arising from inability to broadcast the drama. While Dior didn't officially cut ties with her, the brand deleted all its promotional work with her. She continued to update her Weibo account and go about her brand work, albeit in a more subdued manner. In November 2022, Mango TV got its broadcasting permit and was set to drop the drama as soon as possible. Some netizens called for her ban because other tax law offenders like Fan Bingbing and Deng Luan had their careers wiped out, while Yuan Bingyan seemingly got a lighter punishment. However, what some failed to grasp was that these cases were different. In Yuan Bingyan's case, the focus was on her company, Chongqing Lian Culture Media, rather than her personally. The issue was related to the company's failure to perform its withholding and payment obligations, as outlined in Article 69 of the tax law. This means that her company did not correctly handle taxes, such as withholding income tax from employee salaries and making timely payments to tax authorities. Yuan Bingyan herself was not found guilty of tax evasion, and there was no administrative punishment imposed on her personally. Instead, the tax authorities addressed the company's tax-related issues. However, both Deng Luan and Fan Bingbing were found guilty of tax evasion. This means they were personally involved in actions that led to a deliberate underreporting or evasion of their tax obligations, which is a more serious offense. Their cases fell under Article 63 of the tax law, which deals with administrative punishments related to tax evasion. In these cases, the celebrities themselves were held responsible for their tax-related wrongdoings. So, to summarize, while Crystal Yuan Bingyan's case focused on her company's tax handling issues, Article 69, Deng Luan and Fan Bingbing were personally implicated in tax evasion, Article 63, and faced administrative punishments as a result. The distinction lies in the nature of the tax violations and who was directly responsible for them. After fining her company, local tax authorities reminded Yuan, who held a controlling interest in the company, of their doubts with regard to her own tax situation and urged her to look into the problem. Yuan failed to fully report her wrongdoings, prompting authorities to launch a formal investigation. After the investigation, it was found that Yuan Bingyan did not file a tax declaration in accordance with the law for some of her labor remuneration and underpaid her personal income tax. In response, the 7th Inspection Bureau of Chongqing Taxation Bureau lawfully pursued the payment of taxes, imposed late fees, and fined Yuan Bingyan to pay more than 4.3 million yuan in total in individual and company taxes and fines linked to her and associated companies. Considering that Yuan has actively cooperated with authorities, provided information and voluntarily reported tax-related violations which the authorities were not previously aware of, the Chongqing Tax Authority ordered her to pay 2.97 million yuan personally and 1.32 million yuan for related companies. The fact that she dodged paying her income tax is the reason why she can now join the likes of Yuan Bingyan in getting banned. This is undoubtedly a huge blow for the actress, as of this time her personal social media accounts has been muted citing violation of rules and regulations on both Douyin and Weibo. Several local TV broadcasters removed topics related to Yuan. Brands that she was linked to also removed any information about the star. She has 4 unaired dramas, namely, The Emperor's Love, Young Shield, Thunder Chaser and Love Never Fails, which are at risk of not airing. At the very least, the production companies would need to reshoot her scenes with a different actress or use AI to digitally to replace her face. All this takes time and money. Either way, this means these production companies will be facing losses as a result. Mango TV might make good on its threat to sue her, and it will need to do it fast before all her pockets are emptied by the Taxation Bureau. Of course, netizens are divided about the issue. While some think she should be fined and banned for breaking the law, others are worried about how her actions are affecting her fellow actors and the crews attached to the dramas she filmed but never got aired because of the scandal. The big lesson here for celebrities is crystal clear: pay your taxes or face career annihilation. As it is, Song Suer's fans are waiting with bated breath for the verdict of Song's rumored tax evasion charges. The Bureau said, the tax department will continue to strengthen tax supervision in the field of culture and entertainment, strictly investigate and punish tax-related violations in accordance with the law, constantly improve the tax law compliance of employees and enterprises in the field, and create a fair tax system. This past weekend, People.cn, a news website controlled by People's Daily newspaper, published a commentary warning that those who work in entertainment should strictly comply with the tax law and never harbor ideas of tax evasion. Celebrities should take the lead in complying with the law and take the initiative to assume social responsibility. Unfortunately, some repeatedly evade tax and ignore the legal constraints, and ultimately suffer the consequences, it said. So we should brace ourselves for more tax evasion scandals. Apart from the tax woes, Yuan Bingyan had a contract tiff with her previous company, H&R Century Pictures, after her stint in Love and Redemption. They pretty much froze her out and handed her roles to others. Her colleagues gave her the cold shoulder during promotions. She was eyeing a comeback with the 2022 historical drama My Sassy Princess, but with the tax evasion scandal hanging over her head, her future in the industry is looking pretty uncertain. Should production companies investigate actors before filming, or should tax evasion carry a lighter punishment? What do you think? Let me know down in the comments.